Hi there, Ben Fuller from Modi with another tips and tricks video. This video is going to take you through the basics of getting yourself set up on Pipedrive. So you will have received an email from one of your team members inviting you to the system. So their name will appear here and the name of your Pipedrive company or your Pipedrive instance will appear here. All you need to do is click on the join team or click on the link here like this. Once you're inside the system, you will come up here to the top right and click on personal preferences. And the first thing you'll do is configure these settings here. So put your name in here like this. Choose, if you're in Australia or New Zealand, the date number format here so that the date displays correctly. Choose the language that you wish. Set the default currency. And it's important to turn off this option here so that the phone numbers do not convert themselves to US format, and they display the way that we expect them to display in Australia, New Zealand, and in Southeast Asia. Then hit save on this here. From here, we come across to the email sync, and you'll land on a page that's a little bit like this, but you'll have the option to add an account rather than add another account, is what I'm saying here. So when you click on this, you'll be asked to enter in your email and give Pipedrive the permissions that it needs to be able to send and receive emails on your behalf. This will set up the email sync for you. Once you've done that, come in here to default email sharing. It will be set to keep all my email conversations private. But if you're a salesperson or administrative member of the team, you'll want to share all your linked email conversations so that when you're working on a deal together or looking to collaborate with others in your team, those emails to the contacts in the system are visible. Don't be concerned that people will be able to see all of your emails. They won't be able to see them. They will only be able to see emails to contacts who are in the system. Once we come back across here, you can edit here what you are syncing. So sync emails with any label or sync emails with specific labels. And you can also choose how far back you want to sync. We recommend choosing the maximum here of 1 year, but choose what is appropriate for you. The next thing you want to do is sync your calendar. So you come across here, and once you've come into this section, you'll have the option to be able to click on the sync and the calendar sync will start. When you do this, the safest option initially is to set up a one-way sync where Pipedrive activities will sync to your calendar, and we recommend only syncing the meeting style activity. This means if you create a meeting style activity in the system, it will create an event in your calendar for you. But if you create a phone call style activity or SMS style activity, it will not create that as an event in your calendar. This is usually the best way to set it up. If you are using Pipedrive Scheduler, you will need to set up a two-way sync, or if you're more confident in your use of a CRM, it's often good to set up the two-way sync. What this means is that calendar events will sync to Pipedrive as activities as well. That means the calendar events will be created as activities inside of the system. And whether you choose a two-way sync or a one-way sync is up to how you will work. But as I've recommended, one-way sync is the best way to start, and syncing only meeting style activities. We don't recommend to set up the contact sync initially. Often the contact sync will pull in all of your contacts from Google or Outlook or 365. If you're a very organized person and your contacts in your system, Google, Outlook or 365, are extremely organized, by all means go ahead and run the contact sync. If they are not, and you're not on top of them, we do not recommend bringing that contact sync in because it will create all of those contacts as people inside of the system. If you're using Google Drive, you can come in here and sync Google Drive also. And generally a recommendation is to set all of these to yes, although this is less important and not as necessary as making sure that your email sync and calendar sync are set up. The final thing that you can organize here is password and login. And if you come in here, you can turn on two-factor authentication if you wish for extra security inside of the system. That completes the tips and tricks video for setting up Pipedrive. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Modi. Thank you.